Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a very interesting situation right now. We haven't figured out exactly how we made this happen, but some of you are coming in with a new name. You are officially or unofficially Laura Grant, who is our managing editor. And we don't know exactly why that happened, but if you are one of the faux Laura Grants, we are going to ask you to put your real name in. So one way to do that is to click on the little tiny blue box in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and it will allow you to rename yourself. So got Orly, got Ellen. If you're coming in as a faux Laura Grant, we are asking you to rename yourself with your real name. So welcome to our first Lioness Magazine networking day. And we have another Laura Grant coming in the waiting room. We'll have to figure out how that happened because it is unique.
Wait, who's the real Laura Grant? I just want to know. Okay.
The real Laura Grant. Actually, Laura, you can rename yourself and put Lioness Magazine after your name. And that way you can all know who the real Laura Grant is. So if you look at your own name on the screen and you see the name Laura Grant and your name is not Laura Grant, you can click on the little blue box and rename yourself to your real name. So, for example, I see Carrie as a faux Laura Grant. We don't know how that happened. Yes, will the real Laura Grant please stand up? And for some of you, I think this is probably your first opportunity to meet the real Laura Grant. So, if I don't know you already, hi, my name is Bobby Carlton, and I'm the founder of Innovation Women. And in 2020, Innovation Women bought Lioness Magazine. So I guess that made me the publisher, and I self-named myself the editor-in-chief of Lioness Magazine, and started working with Laura, who actually preceded me working with Lioness Magazine. So if you're not as familiar with Lioness Magazine is a digital magazine that is devoted to female entrepreneurs. And we are very focused on providing inspiration and information for Lioness. Laura, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I am sorry for the confusion with the names. As Bobby mentioned, I am the managing editor of Lioness Magazine. It's very nice to meet everyone.
Excellent. And for those of you who have come to us today, who are also speaker friends from Innovation Women, you will probably recognize some of the patterns and the tactics that we use for the Lioness event, because they come right off Speaker Friend Fridays for Innovation Women. And if you're here because you know Lioness more than you know Innovation Women, Innovation Women is an online speaker bureau, and we do a weekly Speaker Friend Friday networking event. So we have borrowed those tactics, and those tactics include a 15-second introduction. We have a countdown timer. So the opportunity is to introduce yourself to the rest of the group. Just a quick introduction. We generally recommend name, where you are located, and perhaps the name of your company and title. You can get a lot actually into 15 seconds, but it does kind of fly by. We also encourage you to drop information. If you want to network with people afterwards, drop information into the chat. We will save the chat afterwards, and we will also show you how you can save it. So I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go and check out the agenda. So what we're going to do today is, love the slideshow thing aspect here. So we're going to introduce Lioness today. We're going to have you do quick introductions. We're going to have a group discussion. We're going to have breakout rooms, big learnings from the breakout rooms, and then the wrap up. So, does everyone know how to use the raise your hand function? It is in the reactions. And what it does is, well, that's not the raise your hand function. Hold on, raise your hand. So you'll see that I have raised my hand, and what that does is it puts me in the upper row. So if you put everything on gallery mode, you can see the group, and you can also see that it's putting everybody in order. So if you are interested in introducing yourself, can you raise your hand? And that will put you all in line to do introductions. So there we go. We've got our introduction lineup starting. So from there, what I will do is I will call on you. So if you're muted during this section, you'll see me ask you to unmute, and that means it is your turn next. So we're going to start off with introductions. And again, for people who are joining us, welcome. If you look at your screen and you see that you are Laura Grant and your name is not really Laura Grant, please feel free to rename yourself. We don't know exactly how that happened, but a lot of Laura Grants showing up today. All right, we're going to start our introductions with Keisha Marie.
Good morning, everyone. I am Keisha Marie Douglas from the beautiful and chilly Tampa Bay. I am the veteran wing woman. I am the life coach, the mental fitness coach, and now the YouTube veteran wing woman host. So I am so grateful to be here this morning, and I'm so glad to see everyone, and thank you for having me.
Excellent. Precious.
Ladies, raise your hands if you want to be a bad bitch with the power of pitch. Yeah, I said it. I am Precious Williams, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. If you need a speaker pitch that what pays and slays, check me out at perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. My contact information is what? Below.
Awesome. Nicole.
I love that. My name is Nicole Krug. I am not quite as special this morning, but I head up a digital marketing shop called Socialite that focuses on helping small business owners grow online. I am in the DC area, and I'm happy to see a lot of familiar faces here.
Excellent. Shelley.
I am a public speaking coach, and I believe the power of silence is really the power behind public speaking.
Excellent. Orly.
Hello, everyone. Orly Ziwi. I'm based out of Philadelphia, and I am author of Ready Launch Brand, the lean marketing guide for startups, and your facilitator of Lightbulb Moments. I've run out of time, so I'm going to stop here. I'll put my information in the chat.
Okay. Awesome. Catherine.
Hi, everyone. So great to be here, and thank you for having me. I am here from close to Montreal, Canada. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm the CEO of a company called Enterprise Stress Management. My background is in research and in healthcare, and I work with companies to help them mitigate workplace stress and build a more resilient, better performing workplace culture. So if any of you are looking at tips and strategies for stress management, I'm your gal.
All right. And just for everybody who's joining us, we're doing 15-second introductions. If you put everything on gallery mode, you will see the blue sky timer counting down your time. Ambika, you're up next.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ambika Devi from also chilly, Florida. I'm the author and publisher of 6 books, and I speak about taming the mind, mostly showing you that neuroplasticity and changing your stinking thinking can be yours.
Awesome. All right, Jenny.
Hi, everyone. I am Jenny. I'm the founder and CEO of Philanthropy Ops, and I enable fundraising organizations to raise more money for their missions by optimizing their data, tech, and people. And I also have a passion for helping women in tech by sharing my stories and helping them rise and thrive.
Awesome. Ellen.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ellen DiResta. I run a consulting company called Pearl Partners, and we work with companies big and small to find new opportunities for growth. And I am in lovely Arlington, Mass. We're having a nice day today.
Excellent. Tosca.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tosca Di Matteo. I do transformation. I help you finally address all the shit that's holding you back that you're sick of. I help you with your inner critic voices and changing your relationship with them. Thanks.
Excellent. Nan.
I'm Nan McKay from Camas, Washington, and I program quizzes as a speaker and digital marketer to generate leads.
Excellent.
Oh, I finished early.
Good job. All right, Carrie.
Hello, I'm Carrie Pasquarello, CEO and founder of Global Secure Resources. We're a corporation specializing in security risk mitigation and analysis and customized threat analysis planning. Basically, I teach people how to stay safe at home, at work, and when traveling. Thank you.
Excellent. Angela?
Angela Santi from Italia. I am the one and only Dolce Vita leadership expert, empowering rebellious type A executives and business owner of Fortune 500 company to thrive without giving up their lives and their health.
Excellent. Okay. And again, if you are interested in doing an introduction, use the raise your hand function, and we will get you into the queue to introduce yourself. Kara, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Kara Kapuscinski. I'm in Sarasota, Florida, and it is, yes, chilly today down here. I'm the CEO and founder of Ripple to Roar, which is a strategic branding and creative marketing consultancy. And I also am an executive coach.
Excellent. All right. Emily?
Hi, everyone. I believe I know most people here, but if not, I work with Bobby mostly at Innovation Women. I'm popping in to help the networking meeting today. Some of my work does overlap with Lioness, so happy to be here.
Okay. And did we miss anyone? Anyone who wants to do an introduction? I see Jill.
Hi, everyone. I am new here. My name is Jill Polisi. I am the founder of Call to Action Clothing based out of Hingham, Massachusetts.
Oh, fantastic. And we do have a Laura Grant who has Create, Collaborate, and it looks like Elevate. Would you like to introduce yourself? And we can rename you if you need help with that. She probably doesn't realize that her thing says Laura Grant, unfortunately. We have to figure out how that happened. But anyway, if you want to do an introduction later on, just let us know. So I'm actually going to open up a poll for everyone while we are getting started here. So what we're doing is the just super fast 3 questions all about you poll. And the idea here is to find out a little bit more about who we have joining us today, because this is our first Lioness Magazine networking event, and we want to do lots and lots more of these. But we want to figure out who we're working with today and who has joined us today. We did a webinar series. We're starting a webinar series, which we kicked off at the beginning of the year. And one of the things that we did is we actually asked a lot of our Lioness readers, what is the most useful things that we can do for you? And they gave us, all kinds of topics that they were interested in, but networking was one of the big winners. So my goodness, it looks like we have a lot of founders. I'm looking at the answers to the questions. And again, there are 3 questions. And if everybody can answer those, that would be super helpful for us. I will leave those up for a few minutes longer. And we are going to be talking a little bit today about basically company stuff. It looks like almost everybody in the room is a founder or a founder wannabe. And I'm going to ask a couple of other questions. I just got back from South by Southwest where I saw some of our speakers. I know Precious, for example, was there. And one of the things that was going on was there was a lot of conversation about things like Silicon Valley Bank, and like for 3 days straight, there was nothing else discussed. So anybody Silicon Valley Bank customers? Oh, good. Phew. All right. Oh, Shelly, is that you? No, Shelly's like, no. All right. Interesting. Fascinating that we have a room full of women and founders and not a single person so far will admit anyway to banking with Silicon Valley Bank. So, is there a pattern there? I don't know. One of the things we're going to do as well is get you basically talking to each other. And the idea behind that is to create a couple of small groups and have you go around and see if there are things that you can do for each other. So this is the opportunity to share an ask and perhaps make an offer. And I don't believe that we should always be constrained to offer things. So this is an opportunity to do an ask or an offer or an offer or an ask. You don't necessarily have to do both. So what we're going to do is try and divide up the room into, I think, 4 small groups and have Emily, Laura, and I pop into those rooms and help out in terms of facilitating conversations. So when you get the hi sign, definitely go and join your room. Let's put it that way. So each of these rooms will only have 4 or 5 participants, and we're going to send off everybody to the room. One of the things is when you come back, we're going to have, I'd say, a good 15 minutes. That gives everybody enough time to initiate conversations, asks and offers. I will put information into the breakout room chats, and we will send you off to connect with each other. So have fun. Off you go. Opening up all the rooms and come back with any big learnings. Whoop, I'm by myself. All right. We're gonna go forward with the recording. Big learnings out of our breakout session, Keisha Marie.
I don't know if you want to call it a big learning, but it was a great connection that we had in our room. Let me lower my hand here. So right before I got on the call, I got an email from Namecheap saying that my domains were going to be expiring on April 5th. And so these are all my domains in association with my veteran wing women. And I have had them for a year and I don't know how to do nothing with them. Like they're just sitting there. And so the room that I was put in, I was in a room with Orly and Precious. And of course we know each other, but I didn't know Nicole. And so Nicole Berg, she said that she will have a conversation with me. Basically, I guess to talk me off the ledge to make sure that I don't go crazy with my domain names. And so I appreciate that. I really, really do, because I don't know what to do with them. So that's what I have. So thanks so much.
All right. Good connections made. Always a winner. Angela.
I wanted to say very good connections, many Italians in these rooms or Italian of origin. And I wanted to say the chat has disappeared.
Yes, we will. When we download the recording, we will grab the chat. I completely forgot to tell everyone to save the chat. So, but we will get that for you. And when we upload things to Lioness, including the recording, we will have the chat there. So if someone put a chat in, though, in the breakout rooms, I don't believe that that gets saved. And I don't also believe that the links or any direct messages get saved. So sorry about that. I completely forgot about reminding people about saving that all important chat. Orly, I see you waving your hand.
Yeah, I'm waving my hand because I meant to say something because I saved the chat before we went to the breakout room. So if anybody wants it, I'll be happy to send it to them.
Okay. And as I said, we save it. We get it actually downloaded from the system when we record. So it's most of the chat. It won't get the personal conversations. All right. So it sounded like we had some good connections in the breakout rooms. always handy to make new connections. And before we went, we also had our little survey. So I just wanted to make sure that we shared the results. So as I said earlier, almost everybody is a founder, although we do have somebody who is thinking about becoming a founder. All different levels in terms of the stages of the companies. So mostly people who are established, early stage, some concepts are launching as well. Company management and operations. We have 3 people, marketing, sales. So we're covering almost everything except finance. And we do have another poll as well that I wanted to allow people to take. We'll do that at the end, where we'll ask about what are the things that are most useful to you. So along those lines, I would love to have a conversation about things that are useful to you as entrepreneurs. Like, what are the big questions that you are struggling with? I know we just had an opportunity to talk about those in the small group conversations, but what about the big group? Like, let's have that conversation about all things related to female entrepreneurship. You know, it's like we just talked really, very, very briefly. Thank goodness nobody was a Silicon Valley Bank customer. But are there things that are worrying you right now that perhaps this august group of brilliant women could help with? So as part of Innovation Women, one of the things that we do is we always have group discussion time. People come in with questions. People come in with topics of conversations that they want to address. What are the things that are worrying you and keeping you up at night that other people might be able to weigh in on or help you with? So if anybody has anything that they want to throw into the group chat, use the raise your hand function or wave me down. We're a tight, small enough group that we can do that. Nan, you had a question, and then Precious.
Yes, I would like to know the best suggestion for a way to contact people to explain the quiz funnel and what we can do to help them generate leads.
So you're looking for people's recommendations for connecting with potential customers.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm doing it through the quiz. I'm doing it through the typical social media. I'm doing it through my email list. But how to do a one-on-one and approach them with, hey, this is a great way to generate leads. How can you?
So what you've got is you've got your own lead capture process that you're trying to sell to other people. Am I assessing that correctly?
Yes, in a way.
Okay.
We will take all their business information and build their funnel for them, their quiz funnel for them, based on their business.
Got it. So it's custom work.
All custom work.
Okay. And I know Angela and Jenny, you popped your raising a hand. Are you coming in with an answer or another question? Nope. Either one of you have an answer?
I could do both. I had another question, but answer. I just put in the chat. I find the best at getting new clients is through referrals is the best. I do all the social media, I go to conferences, summits, but the ones that drive in is when somebody else says, oh my gosh, you definitely need Jenny. And so what I've done is I partnered with different consultants who don't do exactly what I do, but they do a part of the fundraising shop, like on the front end, and I do the operations end. So when they get someone who wants, oh, I need help with operations, they're like, oh, you need to talk to Jenny. Or past people that worked with me, oh, you need to talk with Jenny. I find that's the best way to get them.
Okay. Along those same lines, I love getting referrals from happy customers.
So maybe marketing strategists would be somebody good to partner with, Jenny?
If they do similar, if they can refer you in a confident way, then yes. Not a marketer you go and hire, but maybe somebody else who gets clients in and you have a niche that they don't have. And then they can say, oh, Nan does this very well.
Yeah.
Can I add to that with two things of Nan, I don't know if you've done anything, like if you want to encourage referrals, the best thing to do is ask your clients to do for them, and that like doing like a friends and family type thing, you know, we'll give you 10% off and 20%, you know, whatever it is. I would also challenge you, because I do a lot of the quizzes as lead magnets too. And some of the basic ones is like, is this service right for you? And I don't know if you've done a quiz for yourself of doing the, you know, can a lead magnet work for you? And then kind of like Jenny just said, or somebody just said, marketing strategist, if that's who you want to target outside of your existing network, boost a post on LinkedIn, that type of thing to do that.